Hey YouTube, what is going on? This is iTalk.
Thank you.
Here, and in today's video, we have a brand new video. So I was actually going to be talking about something completely different today. I was going to talk about how I think that this season is kind of dead on content. However, we do have two really cool things coming up this week. We have the Video Game Awards where they're going to be announcing something there for Fortnite, which I'm excited about. And then on Saturday, we have the exclusive scene for the new Star Wars movie. So you know what? That's content right there. I'm excited for that. So instead of talking about that right now, we're going to talk about something different. So today I'm going to make a sequel to a video I made back in February of this year called the 10 most forgotten skins in Fortnite. Now, that video might be kind of sort of outdated. I think there was a few skins on there that I still think are pretty forgotten about nowadays, but I wanted to revisit the topic because we have a lot more skins now, and a lot more skins I find are very forgotten in the game, and let's just go over some. And I could definitely make a third one of this because there is a lot more than 10 skins that are forgotten in this game. So let's get right into it. Sureshot. Now this skin was actually the male counterpart to the Bullseye skin, which the Bullseye skin is very popular, but this one, I haven't seen a single person run this skin. Sureshot is actually not that bad of a skin at all. This skin came out last season, and I think it's decent. I wish they gave him a helmet, but I don't see anyone talking about it. I don't see anyone using him in like their art or anything, and I don't really see him in game, and that's kind of a shame because I think the skin's actually pretty decent, and yeah, I do think it is somewhat forgotten. Stalker, another skin that came out last season that, again, I don't see many people talk about. I don't see many people run this skin. It's just one of those skins that came out and it was just like, all right, well, that's the skin we got. There wasn't really much to this outfit. I mean, I really dislike the hair with how swampy it feels. I actually did this over on Pizzo's channel. This was the first time I ever made a video for him, was with this skin. It wasn't great. It really wasn't that great of a skin in my opinion. And honestly, I don't think many people really liked it either. So that's why I put it on this list, because I think it is definitely a forgotten skin. So the first set I wanted to talk about here is the Siege Strike set. We had the Deadfall, the Knockout, the Snake Pit, and the Vice skins. These skins were one and done. They came out one time during Season 10 and then just vanished. What was the point of them? What was their story? What was their reasoning? There really is nothing going on with these skins. There was never a female counterpart to this. We had no idea why these skins were made. It just seems so random for Season X to kind of end off with these skins. It didn't end off completely with these, but these were some of the last few skins that we had left for this season, and man, oh man, I don't know what to say about these skins. They're fine. I like them. They're passable, but do I see anyone running any of them? Absolutely not. They seem to just have been kind of a gimmick that was thrown together at kind of sort of the last minute, because I don't know what their purpose is. I thought they would be involved with the story somehow, because they were just so random. They had no harvesting tool, they had no glider, they had nothing else besides these 4 skins together, and that was it. Again, I think these skins are pretty alright, but what was the point of these skins? I don't necessarily know, and I think that this whole set entirely is actually pretty much forgotten about. Zoroton. Now this skin is actually kind of popular in the sense that it was about a meme. It was about the Area 51 meme, and that was really popular back in September. A lot of people were really, you know, into that meme and all that. And the skin came out, which was to great fanfare. Yes, they got a meme done in time. Fortnite's known for making meme skins that are just a little bit too late, a little bit past the prime on the meme. But because this meme was scheduled in September, Fortnite had enough opportunity to make a skin and an emote. The emote is still used to this day. The emote is widely popular, very good. But the skin they gave us with this, while I think it's extremely creative, I love the shoes, I love the outfit, I love the different colors they have going on, no one runs him. I don't see anyone running this skin. From my own point of view, I don't see anyone run this skin. It's not bad, it's very unique, but it's just not really used. The emo was bought more than this skin, I almost guarantee that. So I think this skin is rather forgotten about as well. The second set I wanted to talk about today is the Aviation Age set. You have the Earhart skin, the Cloudbreaker, the Maximilian, and the Wingtip skins. Now, I mentioned Cloudbreaker in my first video, but it still kind of holds up to this day. I think this set is one of the most unique sets in the entire game. Very formal, very nice looking, very military-esque, very solid outfits. I think these are very, very nice outfits, and they are never seen in the item shop, let alone seen in game, and it makes me feel really bad that we had 2 skins together, which was the Earhart and the Maximilian in Season 6, and then Season 7 we had Cloudbreaker and Wingtip, and none of these skins barely ever see the light of day in the item shop. I think Earhart got the most time in the item shop. But besides that, the entire set just doesn't feel like it gets any sort of attention or any sort of love, and I never see him run in game, and I think that's a huge shame. A lot of effort was clearly put into these outfits, and I feel really bad about it, and I do think the set entirely is pretty much forgotten about. Trench Raider, one of the new skins that we got this season, and again, I just don't think many people bought this skin. It was just, I don't know how to feel about this one. Like, it looks fine. I like the design on it. Like, it looks drastically different compared to, like, a lot of the other outfits we have in the game. But again, it just feels like no one likes to run the skin. No one bought the skin, whatever have you. It just doesn't feel like a lot of people got this skin. He looks like Shark Boy. He looks cool. But again, I just think he wasn't up to snuff with the other outfits in the game, and I do think it is very forgotten about. Shotcaller, released in 2019, August 21st and the 20th. This skin was out for only 2 days and never came back again. Shotcaller is quickly becoming one of my personal favorite skins in the entire game. He looks like a Watch Dogs character, and he actually kinda sorta looks like me. I like the aesthetic of it. I like the colors. There's not too many crazy purples and pinks and blues that we see so often. It's very tame colors, very gray, very navy blue, brown. It's got nice colors. I like the hair. I like the outfit entirely. And I don't see anyone running him. I don't see anyone talking about him. I don't see anyone using him or even buying this skin, and I honestly don't blame people. It looks kinda strange compared to most of the other skins. I don't think the skin was really getting any attention, but to me this is one of my personal favorite skins in the game, and I think it's just one of those that was completely forgotten about, and I do hope it does come back in the item shop sometime soon. Sludge was out on September 3rd and September 4th, and I don't know anyone that has the skin, and I don't see anyone really talking about the skin. I wear the skin kind of often in my offline games with some other people, and people are like, you know, what was that skin? I don't recall ever seeing that skin. I think the reason why a majority of these skins on my list are kind of forgotten about is that this is around the time where Fortnite was just pumping out skins, pumping out different cosmetics, and there's too many to go through for people to realize what skins are even skins in the game, and Sludge is no different. I think the skin was really disliked because of how bulky he is, and I kind of feel bad about it because the outfit looks very intimidating. I love the way it looks. It's a little bulky, but I do think it's a very good skin, and I feel bad not many people remember this one. So Sludge is definitely on the list for the most forgotten skins to me, in my opinion. Riot, the male power cord skin, never sees the light of day in the item shop, especially when power cord comes back every so often in the item shop. Riot is not a part of that featured set, which is really frustrating to me because it's literally a part of the Volume 11 set. And even the Rock Out is part of the Volume 11 set, but once again does not get put in the featured with the power cord set. Riot never sees the light of day, but at the same time, I don't see anyone really talking about him, or I don't see really many people running this skin. And apparently Riot hasn't been seen in the item shop since March 5th of 2019. Now, I don't even know if I want to believe that, because I feel like we do get him in the item shop from time to time, but if this is correct, that's ridiculous. He should be with Power Cord in the featured sets whenever she comes back. It's a real shame because I actually think the skin is really cool, and it makes me kind of sad that no one really seems to remember this skin. So Riot, I think, deserves to be on this list. And lastly, for this video at least, Outcast. I think Outcast is one of the most forgotten skins in the game at the moment. This is from this season, and I think because of the hype for this season, I don't think many people were caring about the item shop stuff in the beginning of the season. They were more focused on leveling up the battle pass, having fun with the game. They kind of took their eyes away from Outcast, and I think Outcast is actually one of the nicest looking skins in this season for sure, because I love the colored hair, and I like the other edit style more than the original, actually, to be honest with you. It's really cool, but I don't see anyone talking about it, and I posted a picture on Twitter showing this skin, and people were like, what skin is that? And it was actually kind of shocking to me. I'm like, how do you guys not know that this is the first skin that came out this season? Regardless, I think the skin is very forgotten about, and it's really a shame because I think all these cosmetics I listed here all have potential to be decent skins, but it does feel like the community has just kind of forgotten about them. And that's all I wanted to talk about today, guys. Maybe I'll make a third one of these because there's tons of forgotten skins in the game, and I would love to talk about them with you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know with the like, but only if you enjoy the content. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new, and turn on the bell just for my latest uploads, and comment down below. What are your opinions on what I talked about today? Is there any other forgotten skins that you may have that I didn't mention in the video? I did make a video for this as well, so you can check out the first video if you want to see the skins I mentioned on that, because some of them still hold true to this day. Follow me on Twitter at ITalkFortnite. Follow me on Instagram, ICanTalkFortnite. And if you'd like to use me for support a creator, my code is ITalkFortnite. Thank you all so much that use that code. Seriously, it does really help me out a lot. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you all later. See ya.